Losing candidates sucks. Right before the holidays, even worse. How do I close out the year strong? Check this video out right now, some awesome tips. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. If you haven't yet seen this channel before, check it out. It is all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter. So, as we close out this amazing year, 2019, you are thinking, how can I end this year strong? Clients close their offices, they're gone for the holidays, but that does not mean that you have to lose out on deals. This actually is recruiting season. This is the most important time. But you have to make sure you are juggling everything correctly because of course, candidates leave, companies leave, they're all on different, vacation schedules. How do you make this work? All right, there's a couple ways and a couple cool tips that I think you should really check out. First, on the candidate side, you have to really be vocal with them and stay on top of them, but do not pester because again, this is like one of the busiest times for them as well, on a personal side and on work side. So you really have to make sure that when you're communicating, it's the most efficient way possible, not only for yourself, but for them. So this is a time where you're not asking a ton of questions and expecting them to always pick up that phone and talk. This is when you're gonna have more of perhaps a texting relationship, an email relationship, and really just be upfront and honest, and probably a little bit more aggressive than normal because this is really important. And the way I do it is pretty simple. I make them know that I have a lot of say as far as timing goes. And so just for today, for example, we had a really awesome meeting at Techies, which is my recruiting firm if you don't know. And we said, all right, contact all of your candidates, send them pretty much the same email and say, hey, I know you're interviewing at wherever they're interviewing, right? I just wanna ask if you wanna close out the year with the job already. And I ask that because all of my clients are asking me. There's a lot of candidates in the mix right now. The clients need to close out their books, make sure their budget is all set for next year and make sure they use all the money they allocated for quarter four, for the whole year really. And so they wanna know who they should prioritize as making sure they get offers out to by the end of December with accepting or not accepting, right? So this does two things actually. One, it makes sure the candidates know think about, I should say, what their time frame is. What is really reasonable for them? Do they actually want to close out their job search by the end of the year? So therefore, you know how serious this candidate is and how much time on your side you should spend with them. Huge. And on the other side, this lets your candidate know, wow, Brianna, you can actually put my name, put my resume, put my interview schedule to the top of the company's list. That's awesome. So it's a really powerful position that you're putting yourself in, not only making sure that you're on the same page with them, but making sure that they know they can come to you and you can close things out, which is crucial. I mean, think about it like this. If you know you can close a deal in 1 to 2 weeks, for sure, I mean, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna work a little bit harder? Yeah, of course, you're gonna press. And that's not a lie by any means because clients are closing. They are trying to finish their books. They are giving better offers at the end of the year because they have money that has been set aside to do so. That's so important, especially if you're working with a company that has VC funding, venture capitalist money. If they don't use it, they lose it. So it's super important. All right, so that's on the candidate side. Now on the client side, again, very, very, very important to be vocal as to when they close, how many hires they need within the next week or two. Because you gotta think a lot of people's last day is maybe the 20th, maybe they come back to work for a couple days, and then also, what deadlines do these offers have? So some companies are really strict with their deadlines, which is like a 72-hour thing. Some companies have a week, and some companies have open-ended offers. But normally in December, right before the budget's all closed, the book's closed. That's not the case. Even if this is a client you've been working with for a while that tends to leave offers open, you gotta ask them. It's super important. They're operating on a higher level when it comes to, accounting and HR and who they're answering to right now. So be on the same page with your client, be on the same page with your candidate, and then also on the client side, again, this is where you have to have power. You say, hey, I have, these 4 candidates that want to close up their job search by the end of this month. Can you make it happen? I would prioritize that. So that again is taking what your candidate said that they want to happen and making them all come together for an amazing December and close of year for you. So enjoy recruiting season. This has been an amazing year for techies. Hopefully it was an amazing year for you. And you know what? If you haven't yet tried this recruiting thing, you better check out themillionairerecruiter.com. Let me help you make some money and make an amazing career. All right, cool. And again, thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and questions. Love it. Any other subjects you want me to handle, bring it my way. Would love to conquer it. And don't forget, money is just the vessel that gets you to do all the cool things you want to do. So go out there, live your life, and happy holidays.